Another screw in the tire, so another chance to use our Boulder Tire Repair Kit.
Yeah, I'd say that's the leak.
Here is our Boulder Tools Tire Repair Kit. As you can see, it has everything you need to plug a tire. Now, what I like to do when plugging a tire is prepare the plug first and have it ready to go. To do that, we simply take one of the plugs out of the plastic and insert it into the plug tool. Now you want to bring it about halfway, like so. And we're going to open up this. So a little bit of Vaseline. And just going to get a little bit on the tip of this tool, like so. Okay, we're just going to set this to the side for now. Next, we're going to need these needle nose to get that screw out of the tire. And then we're going to need the reamer tool to make sure the hole in the tire is a good size to get this plug in. As a quick aside, this toolkit does come with several other items that you might find useful, including a valve stem tool, some valve stem valves, a couple caps, a couple things. It also has a spare bit for your tire plug in case you break that, and tools to tighten that up, and of course a tire pressure gauge and a razor blade that we'll use in a minute. You can probably tell I sprayed this down with some soapy water. This is the easiest way to find a leak on your tire. Here's our problem right here. Now you don't just want to yank this out. You need to determine the angle that it went in. Okay, I can see some threads. And this went straight in, no angle at all. The reason the angle is important is because when you're putting this in, you're basically making the hole bigger. And if you're going to make the hole bigger, you got to go in at the right angle. If you go in at the wrong angle, you're going to make it really a lot bigger, and you might not be able to plug it at all if you do that. So you got to be careful about that. Sometimes the best way to get a bolt or a screw out is to literally unscrew it. Now this tire has about 50 pounds of pressure in it. If it were basically flat, I would probably put some air in before I tried doing this. There is our culprit. Now, you just want to go straight in. You can twist this in kind of like it was a screw itself. Now that we have this in and we've cleaned up the hole by twisting it, let's get our plug and put that in. Now we're just going to pull this out. The best way is just to twist and pull up at the same time. One-handed, not the easiest. Now, unfortunately, I cannot do this one-handed. In many cases, it's easier just to take the tire off to do this. But it's kind of muddy today. This is about how much of the plug you want sticking out of the tire. You can see just a little tiny bit. And then what you're going to do is put your fingers here and pull up. The idea is to pull the tool out and not the plug. There you have it. Next, we're going to use the supplied razor blade to cut off all the extra. We're going to once again take our soapy water, spray the plug, and watch for any signs of air leaking. Remember that giant massive bubbles earlier? If it were leaking, we'd see that again. I don't see any new bubbles, so it's safe to assume that this plug is working just fine. There's no more leak. So there's only one thing left to do. That's right, put air in the tire. So don't forget to do that. If this helped you out, please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys down the road. You know, I think it's really cool that my truck emails and texts me when something's wrong with it. But I wish it would send me some good news every now and then, like, hey man, price of diesel's gone down. Let's go on a trip. Instead, it's always like, ran over another screw. Way to go.